So we'll.
Okay.
Okay, good. So more hands-on, you will get better at the end of the course. So today is day 7. So can you see my eclipse?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I'm sorry. Okay, now it should be loading now.
Sure.
Okay, good. So I'll go ahead, create a, oh, today is day 7. That's it. Okay. So today is day 7. I'll create a package. You will understand the power of package as we move on. There is a reason for asking you to create inside a package. So inside day 7, I will create a class. Today we will be studying while loop. Okay. So main program. So what all we have studied so far? So which statements we have studied? For loop. For is a loop.
Operators.
Operators.
Switch case.
So yeah, switch case, that is a case, and then
Variables, data types.
variables and data type. So if you write anything within this double slash, right, it will be comment. The compiler will not try to compile it. We are telling to the compiler that this is for my reference. Don't try to compile. If I remove this, right, it will throw me error. I don't understand what is this. Okay, but if I give a double slash, it means don't try to understand what it is. It is for my reference. And you can give comments different way. You can do like this. This is one type of comment. We'll see where these comments are used. And this is type 2. And this is without type 3. But these are similar only. First and 3 will be similar. And there is one more also, double slash. You can see that the color changes to blue. Can you notice this? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir. That
Okay.
PA,
Yeah, so this becomes documentation. So if you go here, right, you go south. If you place your mouse over this system, can you see a box? In your system, in your Eclipse also you will get it. Yes? Yes or no?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the documentation. To show this comments, we give like this. So whatever is given here, when someone is trying to access your method, they will see this. So they will see this in the yellow box when they mouse over your class, because the Java guys, they have written this, right? Void println terminates the current line. Can you see this? This is the documentation for us to understand what this will do. Same way, if we want to write some documentation for others to understand, we can write it like this. So double star. So these are the different ways of commenting. So you can remember like single line, block comment, and this is a documentation. Okay. So what? Okay. So we are going to learn about while. No. Here we studied what else? Variables, data types, and then we studied one main concept. What statements we studied? If else, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we studied if. So we started with variables, data types. We moved on with statements. No, we went to operator, and then we went to statements, and then to switch case, and then to for loop. So already you know handful of thing in Java. And in a program we are using everything, correct? In the prime number, in the odd number program, you are using variable by default. You used operator. You used if statement also, right? If n percentage 2. Switch you didn't use, but for loop you used. So everything other than switch you used, right? Today we will study while. So we had written a program for int loop equal to 0, loop less than I'll not give loop less than. So I'll give the starting, and I'll leave it blank. Third, I'll give loop plus plus. Okay, starting value is 0. There is no condition check. So what will happen if I give a sys out here?
Zero, 1, 2, it will end like that, sir.
It will go up to
Infinity.
infinity, correct? You don't have the end value. You have the start value. The teacher has said you have to start from 0. Yeah, there is no end value, which means the system will start printing one by one. If you give here like this, what will happen? It would print 2 by 2. Okay, so loop plus plus means loop equal to, you are incrementing one by one, right? You are telling to the compiler to increment one by one. If you give loop plus equal to 3, what will this mean?
Plus 3.
3. So you are asking to loop 3 by 3. So you go every third value, skip the second value. So this is the operator. Okay. So now I need a termination point. Otherwise, this will run forever. When I click this start button, the program is never going to end, and at what point my system will crash, because JVM will have a memory. So JVM is going to have a default memory. If you allocate this variable infinity times to the memory, its size will increase and it will burst. So what will happen? It will throw an error, stack overflow error, and it will stop. So let's see what error we are getting. Do I have this? Okay. Let's see when it is going to stop. Hopefully my system should not crash. Mine has 16 GB memory, so it would go for some time. But in your system, it should crash quickly. I'll go short int. We studied short, right? Do you remember? Okay, it's my memory is good enough to handle. But what happens if you do like this infinite? At one point, the system will crash. Okay. So we need a termination. What did we study for termination? How to terminate and come out? Let's see who remembers. Break. Perfect, break. So we need a break statement for JVM to decide on breaking the loop. So when it should break and come out, we have to specify. So can you tell me how to break it? Can you do some example to break this? If I run it, what will happen now? What happened? All are silent spectators. What will happen if I run this loop now? Yes, Ilakya? Joshika?
Yes.
No idea.
I think the number has one space, something will break because you didn't give an any value for it.
So what will happen?
Same, I think it prolongs.
It prolongs. Okay, Edwin? Edwin? It will break. So what will be the output? Tell me the output. You can clear the output by right clicking. So what will be the output? So I'll run and show you. So no answer. Everyone has given pass. So can someone explain what happened?
It stopped in the starting point 0. You didn't even take the next thing,
Yeah.
which is this.
Why?
Because we had set break, but we didn't give any condition where you break out.
Correct.
It is used to terminate the loop.
Correct. Correct. So break is within this brace, right? The for loop starting and close brace. So as soon as it sees a break, it will stop the for loop and come out here. It will come out here. Here. Break will reach here. So first we are giving this out and then breaking. Okay. Now if I give like this, what will happen? I paste here. Logically, what should happen? What's that?
It's the same answer, 0.
Okay, but why there is some error in the program. I just copied this. It was here. The program worked perfectly. But as soon as I paste it here, the JVM is
I think it will not consider the next step.
yeah, it will not consider. So it is throwing.
So with loop plus 2.
It will go to loop plus 2. Then why are we getting this error? No, flower bracket is it. The JVM, as soon as it sees a break, it means you have to get out of this loop. Correct? You cannot go to line number 30. That's what break means, right? After the break, you should not go. Whatever is written after the line number where the break is there, you cannot go. Correct? So line number 30 is not reachable. The JVM will throw compilation error that unreachable code. You are giving a code after break, but as soon as I see a break, I will not go to the next line. I will be coming out of the loop. So don't place any code after break. If you place any code, you will get a compilation error. Clear? Is that clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here condition we can do if loop is equal to 20, then break. So now what will happen? I'll give 5. Okay, no need to complex. I'll give 5. So what will happen now? Here I'll give 1. Now tell me, I've made it very easy for you.
So it will give answer by starting 1 to 5 and then it will break.
Okay, 1 to 5. Okay, correct? Yoshika, is it right? 1 to 5.
We have written less is equal to 1 so that
Where is less than equal to 1?
no,
Where is less than equal to 1? Where is
less equal to 1.
less equal to 1?
It goes to something like
Something. So,
each one have 1 number.
Ilakya,
Each one have 1 number. We have equal to 5. So the number will stop after counting 5.
yeah, we have studied this equal to operator. So, yeah, so tell me the output.
What is
You are asking,
6 is the output, sir. Low plus 1, then 5 plus 1 is equal to 6.
the output will be 6.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
yeah, Joshika, what was your question?
My question was, you have answer for answer group. I'm asking, I've given equal to 5. So I'm asking whether the group counts till 5 and it comes out.
That is what is my question. We studied this concept. I'm testing your skills. So, okay. So what is,
Or maybe 6 because it's from 0.
maybe 6. It can be 5 or maybe 6 also, right? But this guy, not a computer. He will do only whatever you are telling. He cannot do 5 or 6. Edwin, your choice.
Like it will print
1 to 5. So same as what Ilakya said, right? Okay. Let's run and see. So what it is printing? Why it's printing from 0?
Because is equal to 0.
Yeah. So it is printing from 0 to 5.
But I'm asking that it will come 6 or something.
It didn't come. 6 didn't come. As soon as it reaches.
If you
No. See, the total numbers printed, I'm not asking. I asked you from which number till which number the program will print. I think I have to take English class to you, I guess. Instead of Java programming, you are easily understanding my sentence in a different way. Okay, so this you understood from 0 to 5. As soon as it sees 5, it is going to break and it is coming out. Correct? You all are with this?
Yeah.
Okay, super. Now I give an enter. Now what will be the output of the program? Just one space, right? Nothing. I didn't add any code, just one space. That's all. Because I'll run this and show you. I don't want to ask you because you don't know the concept, but you tell me why it is doing now. Okay, wait. It didn't save. Sorry. Now only I'm saving it. I was wondering why it is showing. No. Okay. Yeah.
output is 0, sir.
Yes. 0.
I think the loop stopped.
See, let's not take this. I don't want to confuse now. See, but the only thing you understand now is if you don't, if you want to give something after if else, right, you have to give it in the flower brace. That is the reason. If you don't give in the flower base, only the next line will be taken. Even the for loop, right, you need not give flower brace. It is not an error. Okay, let's go to that later. For now, let's just finish the while. So this program you understand, loop equal to 5 we are breaking, so it is going to print up to 0 to 5. Instead of if, we can put while. While loop is less than or equal to 5, no, while loop is greater than or equal to 5, break. What is happening? Again, I don't want to go into this for now. So this for loop, we will rewrite using while. Okay, we have an integer 1 to 100 we wanted to print, right? So integer start num equal to 0. While start num is less than or equal to 100, sys out start num plus plus. Okay, now what I want you to do is look these two syntax, for loop and while loop, and tell me what you identify. Okay, if I run this, both are going to give me, did I use start num already? What is the problem? Unreachable code. So, okay, why? I don't have a break statement. Okay, because this is going to run infinitely, right? Yeah. So look at this for loop and while loop and tell me what do you understand? I run Java program. Give here if loop is less than or equal, loop is equal to 5, then break. Here also I will give 5. Run as Java program. Both are going to print me same output. Okay, so I got the same output 0 to 5, one from for loop, one from while loop. So look at the code and tell me what you understand. I'll name the variables same way. Okay, tell me now.
Here we are in while we are use
Like start value or end value, but while loop just has a start value.
Okay, so where is the start value?
For any start value.
So I'll remove this here. I'll do, this is what you studied, right? Loop is less than or equal to 5. So now tell me, do you see a similarity between for and while? What is the similarity? What is similar?
The execution is similar, like
Execution and syntax wise also, if you see, for loop has everything inside the parenthesis.
yes,
The
but-
same,
I think operators are different for both.
same, the same. Oh, you mean to say here plus 1? Okay, so I'll do plus equal to 1. Okay, y2. Okay, now operators are same, right? The for loop and okay, it is printing 0 to 5, 0 to 5. So if you see here, for loop has 3 parts, I said, right? Start value, condition check, increment. That is what is moved to a different place. The start value is moved here. It is moved out of the for loop. The condition is moved inside the while loop. This is the termination condition. This is where the loop should end. And the increment is moved inside the while loop. Correct? The same piece of code is moved in 3 different places inside when we use the while loop. But when you use the for loop, everything is placed within the parenthesis. Clear? Okay. Now, can you try the same program using while loop? First program is print numbers 1 to 100, 100 to 1, 100 odd numbers 1 to 100. First 100 odd numbers. This program you have to convert to while loop primarily. Okay, everything you have to write in while loop only. Is that clear? You can do this as homework. If not, do it now. You just note it down and you can finish it and send it me in WhatsApp. Any questions about while loop? While loop is very easy. It's same like for loop. Is that clear? Okay, before we wind up, I want to show one more thing also. So there is this is very small operator. So can you tell me what the program will do? And can you also resolve the error? What is the mistake in the program?
Int false.
Okay, so what should it be? Which data type will hold true or false? What are the data types in Java? Fast. Each one of you one. Tell me. Primitive data types. Float, double,
Maybe character.
char. What are the other data types?
Short. Long.
Int, long. The main one you are missing now. You have covered everything. That is what will hold true or false.
Boolean.
Yeah, Boolean. Boolean. So this should be bool. Okay. Yeah, actually, bool is in a different language. Yeah. So now what is the error?
Semicolon.
Nice.
First one.
Okay. Then
You couldn't type false, you just type true.
what should I do?
In the Boolean, result is equal to true, and you didn't give that result is equal to false, maybe because of that.
No.
that whole line is wrong, sir, because straightly given Boolean result is equal to true without any condition.
But we are just declaring, right? We are just declaring. Here, if it is telling correctly, why it is not? Okay, this you find out. So for now, I'll declare int result equal to 0. So result equal to 1, result equal to true.
So in Boolean 2,
Yeah, tell me. You can find out and tell me. No, you can. But still it is showing error. Because I am outside the main program. So if you see here, Control Shift F, my main program starts here and it ends here. Okay. So whatever I write, I have to write within this only. Okay, let's do this itself. This weekday equal to 7. Okay, tell me what this will do.
the answer is weekend.
Weekend, correct?
Now it's weekday.
Weekday, okay. So this you know, if else, right? If something is true, this will happen, else this will happen. So Java has a more short syntax. Instead of why to write so many lines of code, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Instead of that, we can write in single line. So condition true result, false result, or this is if and this is else. This is the pattern. Okay, first we can give the condition followed by a question mark. What should happen if it is true? Colon, what should happen if it is false? So here, what is the condition? What is the condition?
Weekend is equal to 7. It
Yeah.
should type weekend.
Weekend equal to 7 is the condition. So weekend equal to 7. So what we studied, question mark. So weekend equal to 7, something should happen, else something else should happen. So what is that something? Result equal to weekend. What is that? We'll study more about this. Result, the left hand side must be variable. Yeah. So we have to assign the result here. See here. This is equivalent of these many lines in a single line. So anyway, we are assigning result to be weekend or weekday. So we do a check here. If true, weekend, this will be assigned into this variable. Else, this will be assigned here. Is that clear? This is called ternary operator. Any questions? We'll do more programs on this. Okay, so since I have covered a lot of things today, we'll be going more programs so that you'll have hands-on on all the concepts we studied. Next class will be mostly fully programmed. Any questions before we wind up?